What's good, y'all? L Famous, living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share this dope content. Yeah, man. Right now, I'm with my guy Rob, man, interviewing the Mac. You heard? What's up, Rob, man? How you doing today, man?
Chilling, man. You know the vibes, cooling, man. Regular. Enjoying life, man. Enjoying freedom.
Yeah, B. Rob, another dude that just came home, but he been home a minute now, about 2 years, I think. You heard? And he was up there banging hard, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna take y'all back right now, you know what I'm saying? You said you was 19 and you was in 4 different maxes?
Yep, I was in 4 different maxes. I was in 5 Points. I was in Elmira. I was in Bern, and I was in Kasaki.
So that's letting y'all young dudes know, B.
And I'm not even counting Upstate Box, which is a max. I'm not counting Governor Box, which is a max. I'm not counting Green Box, which is a max. I'm not counting the SHUs. I'm talking about where I walked around in population at. That's what I'm talking about. Those maxes right there.
So before you got to the maxes, you was on the island. What year you was on the island?
I was on the island 09, 010. I was on the island 2012, 2013, 2014. And my last time on the island was 2018.
So the first time you hit the island, you was already gang related?
Yeah, I was gang related.
Oh, all right. And which side you was claiming then?
At that time, I was payback blood. I was on my hood shit. You feel me? Nobody told me different.
All right.
So real shit.
So you went through adolescent or you went through adult?
I was adolescent.
Oh, all right. How was that joint? How was the experience? Where they put you at?
I was in 1 Main. I was in 3 North. I was in 3 Upper. Excuse me. I was in 5 Main. And after that, I got moved to at that time they had the box in Old Boy. And then I moved from the box to the Beacon, which is I think the Beacon.
Who you was running with?
At that time I was running with the U. I was mostly running with the Billy. I was running with the Rough Riders. Mostly the Rough Riders. My boy was in there. He was the big Rough Rider, you heard? My son Superstar and Hook Off. At that time, before I knew who Hook Off really was.
The Hook Off from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
All right.
Me? I know him, you know, so at that time he was Rough Rider. You feel me? So I was around them type of those dudes right there.
How long you did on the island?
I did 6 months before I had took my time. Before I had copped out to my time.
And what they gave you?
They gave me 5 flat.
5 flat. And you was 19?
Yes, sir. I got caught with a robbery in the second, possession of a firearm.
So how was that experience? You ain't have it rough?
Like I'm saying, when I first got locked up, like everybody pretty much sure is like, we just nervous. We were like, not even on no fair shit. You just never been through that experience before. You might feel like I can handle whatever situation, but you don't know what the situation is. So that brings it makes you a little nervous because you ain't never seen that. The only thing you seen it before was on TV, and now that you really going there, is like. Now you gotta feel it, you understand? Now you gonna see what TV, everything that people was telling you, you about to see what it is right now.
So before you went hit the island, they was telling you that you had to fight for your sneakers. It was a possibility that you could be washing drawers, and you could get cut or stabbed. You heard, and you heard all them rumors before you got there, right?
Yeah, I heard about that shit. But I already had my mind made up. I already had my mind made up. At that point, I already knew I was going to do some time. And it's like, when you tell yourself, I feel like if you tell yourself you about to go through this, I feel like all the nervousness and all the fear that you might have inside you, that shit might evaporate and go away. You heard? Because now you transaction and now you adapting to where you about to go.
Mm-hmm.
So now either you gonna be the prey or the predator.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I don't oppress people at all.
Mm-hmm.
But damn sure I'm gonna stand up for mine. Win, lose, or draw.
Niggas try to rob you when you was in there?
Yeah, niggas try to rob me. I ain't gonna lie, niggas try to rob me. You feel me? But niggas never rob me.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas never rob me. Why niggas never rob me? Because if I see something,
Mm-hmm.
or if it look like it's about to be something, I'm out of here. I'm not even talking. It's not even because I done seen it too many times. I done seen it. And I feel like you can't never underestimate the next man on this gangbanging shit or this robbery shit, because you got some people. I done ran into robbers in jail. One of the best robbers, my niggas, my man K-Bone. Shout out to K-Bone. You already know where you at. But my man K-Bone was the master jukes artist. Nigga, he'll rob you, nigga. Straight up. This is what he do. This is his perfection, nigga. And you can't never put it past niggas like him. You hear me? Because he don't look like he might rob you, but he will break you down, nigga, fast. Nigga, and you think it's a game, nigga. This is not a game, nigga. This is this man's job, nigga. You understand? He'll rob a nigga in 2 minutes. Have a nigga butt-ass naked outside, nigga. You feel me? And he done shut that, and being around niggas like him, because he don't give off the aura as a robber. You understand?
Yeah.
So you won't be put it past niggas. That's why I said you can't never underestimate no man in jail. So you gotta, even if the nigga looks like the weakest nigga, you gotta still be on point. You feel me? Cause that weak looking nigga might be the killer. You heard? He might be the one that send you upstairs to Jesus. With some Jesus. The one that you underestimate might be the one to pop your mouth off and this shit. You feel me? So you gotta be easy sometimes. And that's what made me survive. I ain't never tried to even step out, to even put up a persona of trying to be a ultra gangster nigga. You heard? Only play who I am. You heard? And I feel like if you be that and you be yourself and you be a real nigga at that, niggas ain't got no problems with you. You heard? It be the niggas that be fronting. You heard? And I've been around some of the most official homies. You heard? Gangster, and I'm blood. You feel me? And I've been around since a little nigga. Some of the big homies, nigga, God rest his souls, to some of the big fools like Robo Justice, some of these guys, I done been around, you understand? And they showed me a way at a young age, you heard, how to really be on some blood shit.
When you was with Robo?
I was with Robo and Elmira, you feel me? No, excuse me, I was with Robo and Old Burn. Or I took a deal for Robo. It was not even my deal. Matter of fact, I didn't even take a deal. It was a sex money deal. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you that story. It was me, Robo, and Jungle. It was me, Robo, Jungle. We got the Jungle, that's the big blazer. You got Robo, that's the big hurt. You heard? God rest his soul. You got Hots in there. That's the big Fifth Street monster homie right there. He had his own hood under the U. You had Scrams. At that time, that was the beat. Regardless, that's one of the top Stonies right there, you heard? He had Bloodstone Villain, you heard? So, you had some heavy hitters in that yard that day, you heard, lad? You had some heavy hitters out there, you feel me? And you got, it was a hardback in the yard, you feel me? And niggas wanted that boy out out the yard at that time, I done seen Son on Company. I done seen it. You see a hardback. Niggas is ready on point. You heard? You watch the Sandwalker. Niggas about to spin him. You heard? But it was not even my situation. It was the Blazing situation with Jungle. Jungle told me, yo, at that time I was double R. He like, yo, Rough Rider. And that's why I came cool with Jungle, because he like, yo, you can hold a Blazer down. I ain't even got to do nothing. Just make sure the boy don't try to get crazy with him. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go over there. The boy the Blazer, I ain't want him to, it's whatever. Son ain't even no big nigga. He's just a regular sized nigga. He over there on the bar doing pull-ups and all that, doing his thing, whatever. So I see the Blazer. He walked behind Son. I'm thinking he about to hit him right there. You hear me? I'm thinking he about to do him right there. He got the perfect opportunity. the nigga pump fake and turn around and go, like he go on the back of the line, like he waiting on the line to get on the balls, you heard? So I'm right there near the phone next to the right near I was next to Terror Hound, you heard? So I'm Terror on the phone. Me and Terror, that's my man, you heard? Shout out to Terror, you heard? Me and Terror, I'm telling Terror, looking at me and him watching the whole situation. I'm like, you know what? I give Terror a pound. I spin off, you heard? I spin off to more closer to where the situation was, you heard? So I go a little bit closer because I see son about to be up to go near the ball, you heard? The hardback nigga still near the ball doing his pull-ups, doing the little dips because you know that shit all connected, the ball and the dip ball right next to each other. So he doing this shit right next to the ball, so he ain't really too far. Son, I guess with my head as trying to read out the situation from a distance, I'm seeing like son just trying to get an opportunity to get a little bit close, whatever, even though he had the opportunity. I don't know really what his plans was, but he fronted like the first time like he was gonna do it, but he didn't. The second time, he went up on son and he swung. Son fake, I guess he felt the vibe. Son ducked, you heard, and grabbed him by his leg and picked him up. He picked him up.
Doing the video.
He got up to try to do the dirt, so I snuffed him and all that. Me and him, he turned
was
around,
good,
me
though.
and him
Coming
started
through?
getting on like, me and him
What else, Smoke?
So at the end of the day, at the end of that, police run, grab niggas, put niggas on the wall and all that, put niggas on key lock and all that. In my cell, I'm locked in my cell. You feel me? Robo come up. You know, he the big, that's the big hurt, that's the big you any your way, you feel me? So he sent me a package of meat. He sent me like 45 pounds worth of food off the rip. You know, like 2 quarters. Jungle sent me like 5 quarters. You know how that shit go when you put in that work. You get that brotherly love. Some real shit. You feel me? Niggas set it out. You feel me? You on key lock, so you know niggas know your situation already. So niggas going the real rights gonna make sure you handle accordingly. Nigga, the official homies. You feel me? They gonna make sure you okay. So I'm all right. I'm chilling and all that. You feel me? I'm good and all that. So next thing you know, a different situation come up. You feel me? This was with the with the Muslim with the Muslims and the homies. This was in Old Burn too. When we went in the yard one day, I guess one of the Muslim brothers felt some type of way about one of the homies because it was something about one of the homies owned about 6 packs of cigarettes, whatever. It was about some bricks. You understand? And then I didn't know. I just came into the yard. You know, I came to you gotta come in. You gotta clock in. You heard? You come in the yard. You gotta tell the homies you in the yard. You heard?
Yeah.
So everybody accounted for you in this shit.
All
you
right.
heard? So when I went in, I went to go clock in. Niggas like, homie, 2,400. You heard? So I'm like, oh shit. Niggas tell me 2,400. I gotta pull up. You heard? I pull up. You feel me? Niggas on some blood shit right here. Yo, niggas is like, yo, you already know head raps is, they on time right now. So I'm like, what? I fuck with one of them niggas. You heard they be giving me my oils and all that. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Niggas like, yeah, yo. When this shit go back, when the second go back, niggas is lit. I'm like, all right, whatever. We in the yard, you heard niggas, everybody, but you can feel the tension in the air. You know how that shit is, you feel me? When shit about to go down, everybody know about to go down, but niggas, you know. Yeah. You feel me? It just all a matter of time, you heard? Until the bottle get popped. Once the bottle get popped, then you know it's lit, you feel me?
Who popped that bottle?
You know the homies popped the bottle, you feel me? The homies popped the bottle, niggas in there. We on the basketball court, niggas, the police run, they throwing mad tear gas on the court, everybody on the ground, they gonna hit niggas with rubber bullets. If niggas don't get on the ground right now on some real shit. They got everybody up. They PK niggas out the jail, you heard? PK draft niggas out the jail to the box. That's 200 box, you heard? This is my first time experience a S200 on some real shit, you heard? And I ain't gonna lie, that shit bugged out, you heard? That shit like some, no lie, that shit, if you wanted to tell me to give you an example what the S200 is, if you ever watched the movie Planet of the Apes, part 1, when they had all the apes in the cages and everybody, that's how that shit is. They got human bodies in cages all arrayed around from upstairs and downstairs. It's just incredible. It's incredible how they got this.
And I heard dudes be yelling, screaming, talking
dude,
from the cages.
Scream. yell, scream, kick the gates down all day long. From when you wake up, when you get a homie some paper. When you wake up until you go to sleep, niggas is banging, kicking, complaining. Something's going down.
How many bunkies you had?
I was blessed. I only had one. See, only had a problem with one bunkie. I had about 5 bunkies. My man Green Eye, shout out to that's the 8th. You feel me? He was a cool dude from Rochester. I ain't really have a problem with him. He was good money. You feel me? My boy Grabber, Bronx nigga. He another 8. You feel me? From Uptown. You feel me? Who else was my bunkie? You know, me and him, we done had to get it on a few times, but we blood. We ain't none of that. We go get it. It's cool. We go shake it and shit. But it's all love. That's my man, 100 grand. You know? You feel me? My boy AI, you feel me? That's the Mac, you feel me? That was my bunkie. That's the bros. You know, we never had no problems. And 2 other homies, one hurt, and the Mozzie.
Oh yeah, cause they was letting dudes bunk cause they was gang affiliated.
Yeah, they prefer to put you what you are, you heard? Because all your weight, they go by your weight, your size, and your what you banging, if you banging or not. They try to, like, you know, they got their gang intelligence up there. They know what's going on. They know who the Bloods is. They got informant niggas that tell niggas who the Bloods is and this shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I know. You ain't gotta tell me.
I done saw COs on, yo, that's my word. They had COs ducking down between doors, listen to homies talk, you heard? And I'm like, yo, look at this CO nigga right here. He ducking behind the doors, listening to them niggas' conversation, learning lingos, you heard? He talking to homie in lingos, bro. But niggas can't know that. Niggas don't know that's 12 because they can't see, you heard?
Yeah.
So all niggas is hearing is blood codes and a nigga talking in blood codes. After a while, it's not really hard to put certain codes together with what it means, you heard?
Yeah.
You hear it so many times, you understand? So it's not really hard, or they catch paperwork.
Yeah.
Cause it be day room niggas that got paperwork caught up on the line, fishing and whatever, they catch some lingo, and they know all the lingo.
Yeah.
You think they ain't gonna look at that lingo if you do? You think they not? You must be a fool.
Yep. So that was your first bid.
Yeah, that's my first bid.
And what other maxes you was in that joint, in that bid?
I was in Elmira. I had left Elmira. Elmira was a good jail, yo. I ain't even gonna lie. I had one of the biggest cells. I ain't gonna for it to be a jail. Is a good spot because. And I was a young nigga, like, you feel me? And I was in, this is the L. When I ain't gonna lie, let me tell you something with the sergeant told me when I got off a key lot. He said, yo, you 20 years old. He said, what are you doing in here? He said, how much time you got? I said, I got 3 years. He said, and they send you here, I got a 5 flat. I gotta do 2 years on post supervision. And you gotta do this time right here. They send you right here to this jail. Are you kidding me? The sergeant couldn't believe it. It's not about, you see, what the thing is, what they fuck you over with, it's not about your time. It's about your classification, you heard?
Yeah.
If you doing shit, violence and all that extra shit in jail, that shit boosts up your classification. Now, if you go to box a numerous of times, if you do a long stretch in a box, you coming out the box and you going to a max, you heard? So it was like, you feel me? At the end of the day, you gonna get past, you heard?
What, it got lighter?
Oh. You gonna get past.
Yeah, babe. Yeah, I never made it to the L, you know what I'm saying? It always went down in the L because it always had a lot of homies in there, and I heard the field house be crazy, you heard? I heard they be blowing niggas crazy in that field house.
Nigga, I left it. It was the homies against the upstate niggas. Well, some of the homies was from upstate. You feel me? But you know how they get on that USG shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the homies, I ain't shit had nothing to do with me. We playing ball, you heard?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the homies ain't like how one of the homies fouled him. He was from upstate and all that. He ain't like that shit, whatever. And he told me, you do that shit to me again, I'm gonna punch you in your face. The other homie threw the ball in his face. The nigga started getting it right on the court. Mind you, they fighting on the court. These niggas from upstate come to try to jump the other homie. Now first it was a one-on-one. You heard?
Yeah.
So niggas was gonna let that rock. But now that these upstate niggas is trying to get involved, you heard? Now it's no other choice. Now we all gotta go. You feel me?
Oh, yeah?
Everybody gotta go. If you don't go, you food, nigga.
You already know that.
Accordingly. You gonna be handled accordingly. You better, when niggas check in and see if you left, you better have left. Man.
So niggas got it on with the upstate dudes in the L
Hell yeah.
over a basketball game.
Over a basketball game, B.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe I was on Key Lock again for this bullshit.
Right,
I was
right.
mad as a motherfucker. Like, yeah, I just got off of Key Lock. Now I'm back on this shit, yo.
They let you back out, or you went? They boated you to another spot.
Nah, they let me back out. You feel me? I was chilling there. I chilled there for like 4 months and all that until I left there. I left there. I went to 5 Points. You feel me? 5 Points is kind of like, that's a SHU box setup jail, you heard? So it's like, that jail right there is, you gotta be careful. That jail mixy, man.
Yeah, I remember when they was building it.
That jail, you gonna run into you capable of running into a nigga, your enemy, like 5 in the morning on the walk past. You like, that's what I said, is like, that jail is a jail, like, you gotta be careful, you heard? And that shit double bunk. I ain't like that jail any other way.
I started hearing about mad shit going down in 5 Points once it opened up.
Every max I was in, I blew that shit. I blew that max in a small yard. We got in the 5.9s with the hats. At that time I was under the U, you heard? We got in the 5.9s with the hats. I blew that spot off of that situation. Me and Superstar, me and the double R, we blew that shit. You feel me?
What, 5 Point?
Yeah, we blew 5 Points. I didn't like 5 Points. I couldn't wait to leave that shit, but I was not gonna be the reason. Like, I was trying to make my time to get out of jail. But I'm gang banging, so it's like really hard to do all that when you trying to make this good time so you be able to get out early, but you know you on this blood time. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point you pointed out right there.
For real. And it's like if you really on, let me tell you something. If you really banging on some blood shit, you ain't gonna make your good time, bro. I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty much sure every nigga that's looking at this right now is going to agree with that. You heard? Because it's really hard because you in the loop of this blood shit. You feel me? Even if you on some humble shit, that shit still you can still find yourself in a situation where you gotta go. You feel me? And if you don't go, you know how you get handled. You get niggas just busting you upside your head, shooting your face over. Fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't trying to get cut, nigga. I'm light skinned. I can't do that shit.
Yeah. I know. That's what I was gonna ask you. I know you and your pretty boy, so I know you always thought about getting cut, B.
Yeah, nigga. That's why I'm going. If you looking, if they telling me yo, it's a situation, we gotta it's go time. I'm not gonna be the one that's getting left here. You heard me? I'm not gonna be the one that's getting left here. I'm not. I've been taught better. You better go, nigga. You feel me? Let me tell you something. When I first got locked in that nigga Mel told me this. That nigga Mel. He told me, my brother. He told me, listen, this is my first time on the island. He said, listen, you blood, you know this blood shit. He said, if it ever look like a situation, you better go, cause if not, niggas gonna do you dirty. Ain't gonna be no questions about it. And if I ain't never listened to nothing that nigga said before in life, I took heed to every single word that nigga told me on that phone that day. You heard? You feel me? About being in this blood shit. You feel me? So I'm like, alright. I know what type of time I gotta be on. You feel me? Plus talking to some of my niggas. You heard? And it's being around. You be good. Sometimes you just be humble. You heard? Just quiet. You gonna skin through, you heard? The real niggas know the real niggas, you heard?
Yeah, real recognize real, man.
You feel me? And I'm, like I said, I was a young nigga, but I've been in the circle with so many different big homies. Different big homies. And I could go down a list of different big homies. From Ty Murder from Buffalo, that's the Big 8. from all like I just mentioned, Robo Juts, from Hots, from Kilo, from Magoo, from Frank White, from my boy Loyalty, that's the Big Ape, my boy Rico, going down the line, a straight nigga, Mel Murder, this the name of a few, and I've been in Big Iz, keeping going, I can keep it going around down the lane, a line of names of official.
You was around Big Iz?
Yeah, Big Iz, you heard? One of the co-founders of this blood shit, you feel me? He told me why he told me why he in jail. He told me that niggas is fruitcakes. He want me to tell niggas is fruitcakes. And I'm just relaying that message for whoever he wanted me to tell. Y'all niggas is fruitcakes. Y'all niggas is fruitcakes. Big Iz say y'all niggas is fruitcakes.
When you was with Big Iz?
I was with Big Iz in Downstate, you heard? 2017, you heard?
Yeah.
I mean 2018, excuse me.
Yeah. Shit crazy, man. So on your way out, you just did another bid. How mid bids you did up north?
I just did two.
Two up north bids.
10 years apart. No, 11 years apart. I quote my first bid when I was 17, 18, and then after that, my next shit, then when I was 28, 29.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And how much you did? How much you just gave him this last bid?
2 years. I did altogether. I did 5 years.
This last bid you just did 5 years, right?
No. This last bid I did 2 years.
Damn, it seemed like you was going longer though.
Yeah, but
where you was at in this one? Where you was at? Mediums?
3 years, huh?
Where you was at with mediums with this one? The last, this two last bid?
This one mostly was in mediums, yeah. All them shits I was in medium. Like.
Hot. What's up with them shits? Bloods all in them shits too? Gang, that shit ganged out, right?
Blood's infested, man. That jail is blood infested. You gotta understand this shit. It's blood infested.
Yeah, baby.
You gotta realize this shit. It's blood everywhere you turn, you gonna see the homies. You just gotta know. You always did. You gotta know. You feel me? But you gotta realize the homies is always the homies. You feel me? Either they gonna fuck with you or not. And majority, if you official, they gonna fuck with you. You feel me? And that's just that. I've been around mad homies. I got mad blood love. But at the end of the day, it's also sucker homies too. Them niggas too, you gotta watch out for. Them niggas right there. You feel me? The niggas that try to rob me in the bathroom for them, all that K2. Them jet niggas, fuck them niggas. They know who, I ain't lying, but they know what it is. We got it on, they ain't get one drop of that shit, nigga. They beat fire, they jump me, but they ain't get one drop of that shit, though. They ain't get none of that shit, nigga. Feel me? But I'm keeping it tall like y'all mean, nigga. You feel me? If you go to different spots, but if you go to different situations, different spots, it's always love with the homies, bro. It just certain days, nowadays, if you go to jail, it's kind of more fucked up because the K2 in there and all the homies is more smoking that shit. Feel me? And it's crazy.
Nah, you can talk if you want to.
Feel me? And it's crazy. You gotta be careful because remember the 30 always told homies not to fuck with heavy drugs. You feel me? I think that was the 4th rule under the 30 or something, the 4th or the 3rd rule. I know it was a top 5 rule, you heard? You can't fuck with heavy drugs, you heard? And niggas is looking past that rule and start fucking with that K2. And that K2 is fucking the homies up and fucking the moral. Even though the homies, the situation with blood was fucked up already before that shit, but now it's even more fucked up, you heard? Because now it's like niggas is more addicted to that shit. That drug is in this blood shit. Niggas is smoking that shit. You feel me?
Niggas smoking K2. Why niggas smoking K2 and niggas ain't smoking marijuana?
I don't know. Niggas, first I thought it was because the urine test. You know, niggas was saying that they didn't want to go to the box. You know, K2 don't show up in your urine. So niggas is smoking that shit. Alright, fuck it. Niggas is trying to escape reality. Niggas in jail. Niggas is smoking that. I'm watching these niggas. It's not. the first time I smoked K2, I was not in jail. I was on the block, nigga, with Mars. Well, I smoked that shit with Mars when they was smoking that shit. And that shit had me bugging. After that day, I never smoked it again. After that day, I never smoked it. I told Mars. I didn't even know what it was. He told me it was K2, but I thought it was weed and shit. And I was fucked up off that shit. But I learned that shit ain't a good drug. And the homies is fucking with that shit. And that shit, I know just of the feeling that I got that day. And niggas, and seeing what niggas is doing when they smoke it, and catching them episodes and shit. Nigga, how you gonna defend yourself if it's a 5-9 right here and all y'all niggas is high on K2, nigga? Come on, my nigga, that don't even make no sense. You feel me? Not to even big up my set, but that was a rule. If you smoke it, and it's still.
So how the police is handling them dudes up there wilding when they bug out over one of them K2 episodes?
They whipping their ass.
And throwing them in the box?
You know that. And wish they tell them to do it again. Whip their ass again.
What's up with the bug outs up there? There's a lot. When I left in 2002, it was a lot. They was filling upstate with a lot of bug outs. You heard?
Yeah.
I know them niggas is up there thick now.
Yeah, they all over, man. Them old niggas, and now they bugged out, and this is even worse because they got the K2 mixed with they bugged out shit. So now they even
That's why I said that.
Out, you feel me? So it's like, it's really going on. Like, no lie. That shit.
And you got fake real niggas smoking that K2 too, right?
And, yo, that shit, you can't be a real nigga smoking that. Cause nigga, if you a real nigga smoking that, you got enemies niggas gonna blow your face off in this shit right here. You in the bathroom nodding out like a dope fiend. And these niggas is looking at you like, oh, this nigga right here, we got him right now.
That's what that K2 make you do?
Yeah,
it make you nod out? No, I thought it make you wild out.
Nah, nigga, you lose body control. Like, I done watch niggas smoke that shit and wasn't able to control themselves, you heard? Like, they couldn't even walk. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you can't walk, you can't fight.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing, nigga.
And you making it hot.
Nigga.
And you making it hot. Cause you in jail. Eyes is always on you.
Niggas is looking at you like this. And you know what? If you the homie, niggas is looking at you and looking at you and laughing.
So it's safe to say that time is kicking niggas' ass up there.
Yeah, that's what it means.
That time is kicking niggas' ass up there.
Nobody wants to be in jail right now. Nobody wants to be. It's 2024. Whoever in jail right now is smoking K2 because it's 2024. They like, I'm not trying to be in here right now.
They trying to escape reality, huh?
Trying to escape that shit. But it's weed up there. You can smoke your weed and shit, whatever, do your thing with that. Like me and certain Jamaican niggas, we was on a bud wave up there, you feel me? Let them other niggas bug out on that other shit, you feel me? I looked at that shit like it was crack, you feel me? Like, you out here smoking crack. And that's how niggas was moving. You know, I done watch niggas finesse they bitch. I done sold that shit. I done made a lot of money.
That's what I heard too. Niggas was getting to the bag with that shit in there.
I done came home. Nigga, I didn't have no pandemic money. Now I came home with a nice size money in my account off of making money off of K2, nigga. That gave me ambition, nigga. How to get this money on some other shit. You feel me? And I seen it. And the money up there, nigga, is fucking at $1,200 a sheet, a loose leaf paper. Imagine that shit. So if you get a notebook, how many loose leaf papers in a notebook? And you just count $1,200 for you see fucking $1,000 a sheet. And it's about 80 sheets in that notebook, nigga. What is you talking about? Come on, man.
How was your situation with your you had a shorty?
Oh yeah, man. I had a queen. I ain't have a shorty. She's a queen.
She held you down?
Yeah.
You
won't never hear about
You was dancing on them visiting floor?
Hell yeah. That's Queen B right there. Shout out to her. You feel me? One of the official ladies, Harlem lady too. Shout out to Harlem.
Tell the people how that go, man. Dudes up there getting them visits or dudes up there walking the yard kicking rocks?
No, I ain't gonna say love is always gonna be there. You feel me? If you got the right proper situation, you know. Female, I feel like females will hold a man down more than a man will hold a woman down in that situation. So a female will stick it. You feel me? Even if she cheating out here, she'll still hold you down. You heard? So it don't even matter. You feel me? If you a real nigga in jail or separate, or like fuck, as long as she doing what she do for me, don't give a fuck what she doing out there. And a lot of niggas is okay with that. You feel me? A lot of niggas is jacking that. Like, I can't do nothing for this. I can't fuck this bitch right now. You feel me? So niggas is, you know, whatever. You can't expect your bitch not to fuck in 5. You got a 5-10 year bitch.
But there's a lot of niggas up there that lost their joint, right? Jody got their joint, man.
Jody got their joke because they keep it calling for that K2 money, man. That's why Jody got their joint, nigga. That because of that, the bitch got tired of keep it calling for the $50 cash out, $20 cash out.
They still do disbursement forms and all that?
Nah, Cash App got it, though.
Oh, all right.
You gotta do that.
But they got J-Pay and all that stuff,
yeah,
right?
You can Cash App, you Cash App this. Tell your people's Cash App this.
You know? Yeah, that's crazy.
That pig slip should be paper trail. You don't want that on you. That shit get you caught up. Especially if you making a lot of money in it. You feel me? So
what jail you came home from this time?
Came home from Franklin. Shout out to the homies in Franklin.
Who you left up there, man?
I left my boy. Oh, one of my boy Tico. He from the block. He was in Franklin with me. You feel me? He was up there with me. Couple of the homies. Hook off. That's Hook Off Bugatti, not the double R. Let me just correct that. Correct that. My boy Mittens from LI, he was up there with me. My boy Snake Eyes, he was up there with me. Murder, he was up there with me. My boy, fuck is my son name, man? It been years, man.
Yeah, a lot of people that you been home like 2 years, so a few people is home.
3 years.
3 years, all right.
Yeah,
more power to you, bro.
Facts,
hope you never go back, you heard? That's the whole purpose, you heard?
Man. Right path.
Word.
But you know how that shit go, man. For all the brothers that I didn't mention in this shit, man, it's always love, man. I ain't forget about you, man. And just, you know, man, in the streets, caught up in these streets, man. For real. Shout out to y'all niggas, though, for real talk.
Yep.
For real, man.
So lead the young brothers with a word, man. You know, this is just the first joint. You heard? Lead the young brothers with some words, man. Encouragement, man. Stay out of that joint, you heard?
I'm gonna tell young brothers, man, stay out. If you gotta stay focused on being free, get to this bag, get a job if you got to, get to this money if you got to. Try to stay out of the negativity, because that shit can find you even if you ain't looking for it, you know? Sometimes you gotta alleviate yourself or have good people around you to get you out of them type of situations if you feel like you even want to feed into that shit. So be grateful for the people you got around you sometimes, and always listen to other people sometimes. Don't always think you know it all. You heard?
Like when you
listen to other people, you can learn more, and I had to learn that in life myself. You feel me?
Like when you came home this time, Rob, tell the people you working 2 jobs, right?
Yeah, man.
Working 2 jobs. My guy been working 2 jobs, strong, you heard? Doing him.
I work hard, man, and it's possible. Look, I got two felonies, man. I got a housing job, bro. I can make up to $120,000 a year. I'm in a union. That shit can happen for any nigga that come home from jail. You heard? So don't let that jail shit be like, damn, I can't do nothing when I come home. Cause you really could if you really push yourself, or if you really want to do shit out here. Nigga, you could do that shit. You feel me? If all odds is against you, you could really do that shit.
Smoke.
You feel me? Either or, nigga. If you want to hustle too, you could really do that shit. You just gotta be focused. You heard?
And you can hustle other things other than
Facts,
drugs.
facts.
You heard?
Too.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
People out here selling all kind of shit, man. You heard? You know what I'm saying?
Get into the technology wave, get into the internet, because that's what's selling out here, man. The internet's for selling.
Yep.
So if you could get into that wave, even if you got the felonies or not, nigga, you can still make money.
Yep.
because it's a bag out here. Definitely a bag out here, you heard? For anybody, it's a big bag out here. We just trying to figure out how to capture that shit. To this day, we all trying to figure it out. But we gonna get it together, man. For real, we gonna get it together, bro. Word up.
That's what's up, man. So, Rob, hit them niggas with your handle. You heard?
Yo, you already know you talking to Bobby Bowler, man. Y'all already know 6'5" is live. You heard? The Hill That's Real. Y'all already know EWOP, every op shot. You already know.
There you go.